Welcome back to Vlogmas Small Business Grant Edition, where we're doing 25 grants in 25 days. So turn that bell on so you do not miss any of these money opportunities, and make sure you go back and listen to the other videos because y'all, a lot of these grants have no deadline. And yes, the grant that is today has absolutely no deadline, and it is for $1,000. $1,000 of free money that you do not have to pay back. And y'all, you only have to answer 2 questions. And the 2 questions, it's the questions that we get on almost every single grant application. So you should have this written down somewhere. So this application should take you no more than 10 minutes because you got to upload a few things, but other than that, y'all, this is going to be easy money, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Ebony, a licensed attorney out of the state of Missouri, and on this channel, we focus on grants, legal tips, and setting the foundation for your business to get you to generational wealth because, yes, money is good, but we want our money to serve generation after generation after generation. Check out the small business grant playlist. There are several opportunities listed there. I post no deadline grants in there. I post no business needed grants in there. I post industry specific grants in there. And y'all, we have a Vlogmas playlist now because we have our 25 grants in 25 days. And I have 2 books. My first book is all about content for the entrepreneur that's like, I just want to read the information. I don't want to do too much more. And then I have a workbook. It is 130 pages of content. It talks about if you get the grant, if you don't get the grant, applying for the grant. And there are sample answers, there are quizzes, there's fill in the blanks. And if you're on the fence about purchasing the book, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can go to the website and see some of the 5-star reviews so you can make a more informed decision before purchasing. And if you would like to further support the channel so I can continue to provide these resources free of charge on YouTube, come on over to the Patreon. I'm going to quickly share my screen so you can see what's in there in case you want to join. Here's the Patreon. Yes, information is locked. However, once you become a member, the information will be unlocked. I post different grants in here. I post cohorts. I post articles. You see there's a $15,000 grant that I posted, an accelerator, a $5,000 grant, and then sometimes I post the YouTube videos in case your bell is on and YouTube don't notify you. But pretty much I post anything that I think is going to be helpful for you while you're on your entrepreneurship journey. But we don't want to stay over there too long because we're trying to figure out how we're going to get $1,000 of free money and we don't have to pay it back. Yes, $1,000 that you do not have to pay back, but y'all already know what you got to do first. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what type of business you have, city, state, and our industry, because I am pulling from the comments. And with 25 grants in 25 days for Vlogmas, there is a higher probability that I might pull your comment and then find a grant that is specific to your city, state, and our industry. So go ahead and do that. And then let me know if you apply for any of these grants too, y'all. And if you like Vlogmas. But this grant, okay, $1,000. No deadline, and you only have to answer 2 questions. Now, you will have to provide them with your logo, so your business logo. If you do not have one, run and get one because they will need that. You're going to have to provide them with your business plan, but we already got that done because we talked about that in several of our videos that we need our business plan just, sitting on the back burner for those second phases of due diligence. They are going to ask you for your pitch deck, and there is a sample one in the Patreon. If you're like, I don't know what that is and I don't have one, you can go in there and look at that as well. And then you will have to provide them with your website or your social media handles. So if you are a business owner, you must have some type of social media presence. If you don't do, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, what else is out there? Please have a website. And if you don't have a website, then I need you to do YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, any of these platforms, because they want to see your digital presence out there. And then they also are going to want to know your monthly revenue. They did not say you had to have a certain amount of money that you're making. So if you're like, I only got $100, that's fine. As long as you're tracking your $100, you could potentially be eligible for this $1,000. Now, I know y'all like, okay, lady, what are these 2 questions so we can move along? Okay, the first question is, what problem does your business solve? Now, I say this in every video. Well, we don't want to say every because you might find one that I didn't. But in most videos, it's because when you decided to create your business, you saw a problem. And you're like, okay, I want to solve this problem. And in order for me to solve this problem, I got to create this business because people are only going to pay you to solve their problems. Like, that's why they're paying you. So that is going to be very easy for you to answer, and you have to be concise, y'all. So you cannot give them multiple paragraphs. Probably one paragraph is all that they're looking for. And then y'all know the age-old question: how will you use the money? Now, you can answer this in whatever way you think is going to be in the best interest of your business. My recommendation is always to break it down like you're doing a budget. I would give them, that first sentence, like high level, like, I want to use this money to create a community garden. Boom. Now I will break it down. I'm going to use this dollar amount for seeds, this dollar amount for fertilizer, this dollar amount for shovels, this. So I would break it all the way down to everything that I might need in order for it to be successful, but making sure that it is more than $1,000 or at that $1,000 mark, because we do not want to ask for more money than we need. And we know that these grantors are experts in their industry, so they are going to know if you actually need $1,000 to do whatever it is that you're asking them to help you do. Now remember, grants are taxable income. So even though it is $1,000, I do believe that the threshold is still $600 where they are reporting you. So you, again, do not want to put yourself in a position to have delinquent taxes, and Uncle Sam don't care if you delinquent by $10, $20, $100. Uncle Sam wants his money. Okay, so make sure you put something aside, but then also, this will show to future grantors that you know how to manage money and potentially make you eligible for future grant opportunities. Now, y'all, leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, city, state, and our industry, because we're trying to get through 25 grants in 25 days and find something specific to your city, state, and industry for your business, okay? But with all of that, y'all, let's look at this grant. All right, y'all. This small business grant opportunity is sponsored by Her Sweet Spots, and it is our $1,000 micro grants, and they are funding women owned by 51% businesses. Okay, so it has to just be 51% owned. So if you have a partner that is not a woman, you're still potentially eligible for this grant opportunity if you own 51%. And then currently register in the US. And then you got to have less than $1 million in gross revenue. If I got $1 million, I would not be taking $1,000 from a potential entrepreneur. But then, as I say, always scroll the website, y'all, because this is showing you individuals that they funded in the past. And then this will help you figure out, am I aligned with individuals that they have funded in the past, which lets you know their mission, vision, and value, because you always want to make sure that not only they are aligned with you, but you are aligned with them to make sure that you get access to this money. Now, when we click apply now, because I'm not going to go through the entire application because you got to fill out too much stuff. So that's why I gave you all the questions, but I will say that there is a $15 application fee. And y'all know what I say in these videos. You have to decide, is the reward greater than the risk? Right? So if you feel like getting $1,000 is worth losing potentially $15, then I recommend applying for this grant opportunity. If you don't want to do that, go to that small business grant playlist, check out all of the grants in there, and there are several that do not have an application fee. But as I said at the top of the video, pretty short application. You're going to give them your gender, your headshot, your age, all that good jazz. And then on the second page, you're going to answer the questions. You're going to fill out that application fee. You're going to upload your business plan and your pitch deck. And then after you make the decision on whether or not you want to pay the $15 or not, you're going to hit submit. And then you're going to come back here because they're going to reach out to you and say, congratulations, you have won $1,000. And I'm going to celebrate you because you're getting that much closer to generational wealth, which is the goal of this channel, to make sure that you, your business, your family are able to reach generational wealth. So make sure y'all leave that comment, turn your bell on, where you're watching from, city, state, industry, all that good jazz. Check out the ebook, check out the workbook, check out the Patreon, check out the small business grant playlist. But as always, y'all, like, share, comment. But no, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time.